Hi, welcome back to Trust Issues, the series where we dive into the toughest challenges facing privacy and security leaders today. If there is one pain point we hear constantly, it's the struggle to get the board to truly understand risk. It can feel like you're speaking a different language. So, how do you break through? I asked Microsoft's Kevin Magee for his tactical playbook. His core advice was pretty fascinating. He said, "It's not about better slides, but a fundamental mindset shift. It's about quantifying risk in a new way and knowing exactly when to stop talking to make a business take ownership." Let's hear from Kevin.
I think a lot of times we take this risk, security, privacy, and we say it's embedded in technology. But expanding on that model, when the organization makes a decision to say, hey, we want to accelerate our online growth, and we're going to compensate our CEO and our C-level executives based on growth metrics to transformation to online. Because if we start to introduce things like multi-factor authentication for security, or privacy checks or anything like that into the process, that's going to create friction, which slows down adoption, which then is in contrast to the edicts from the senior leadership or the board to say growth is the main metric. So I think we need to start thinking at highest levels of decision making. How is the risk being created with the decisions that we make? And often when I talk to CISOs or privacy officers, say, you need to quantify the risk and you need to give a probability. So this is the probability of material impact, and give them the example of, say, within the next 2 years, there's a 40 to 60% probability, of a $10 million potential impact to the business, and then stop talking. And whoever talks first, the board or you, if you're presenting to the board, owns the risk now. And often the CISO or the privacy officer then starts explaining and solving the problem. And now the boards or the C-level exec feels it's now up to them to solve. We need to stop doing that. We need to stop accepting as technical professionals responsibility for that risk and really place it within the business. So the ability to stand up and push back, I think we need to be more forceful and be more adamant in standing up to say, no, this is not a technology issue. This is a person issue. And that comes down to empathy, really understanding the risk leaders, understanding some of their challenges where they don't understand, but then also understanding the customer as well too, that we're ultimately servicing to make sure we're meeting their needs. And we just can't do it all in tech stack. 20, 30 years ago, you hired the computer guy who could handle the printer, the monitor, and the PC. We're not in that world anymore. The organization is the computer now, and there is no separation anymore. That's one of the biggest strategic challenges I find that we have within our industry. And how do we overcome that? It's cultural change. I can't send you to do another cert for that. It's embedding leadership management skills and then standing up to our executives to say, no, this is not within my domain. I need direction in this space.